When I was 14 years old, I got into a fight with my stepfather, and my mom kicked me out the house. I didn't have nowhere to go, so I decided to walk and walk until I couldn't walk anymore. And I eventually passed out, and I woke up in the hospital the next day. Most of my days, I was sleeping at 6 train. For me, that was the most safest and the most convenient because I used to get out of Canal Street, charge my phone, sleep in the bench, get back on the train, ride it back to back until it's the morning time. Well, when I was sleeping in the subway, it was like very uncomfortable because like I would sit on one side of my butt, excuse my language, I would sit on one side of my tush for like hours, and then I'll have to like switch over, and it's like very uncomfortable to find a position actually to be comfortable with sleeping on the train. When I was 17, I was still homeless and I didn't know what to do with my life, so I decided to join the Marine Corps. Me being bisexual and in the military, the Marine Corps, it was like, I was living two separate lives. I couldn't be myself. I had to watch what I had to say. I had to act a certain way. I witnessed this boy that I don't know how he got there. I guess he lied about being straight, but he was gay, and a whole bunch of guys from the barracks just started like wailing on him. They was beating him up because he liked the guys, and I wanted to say something. I wanted to do something, but I couldn't because then they'll put me in the same predicament as him. Like I was scared. When I got back from my first deployment, everybody in my unit had someone to go home to, family, husband, wives, but I didn't have anybody to go home to, so I decided to sleep on the 6th train. Usually I'll come out to Coney Island and, just walk around the shoreline or walk on the boardwalk. The reason why is because I'll feel like sadness, I'll feel lonely, or I'll just feel depressed, and just coming here just relaxes me. It makes me forget about all that. It's like my getaway, and it was just my coping method for dealing with depression and sadness. One night I was feeling so hopeless and alone, I decided to take the D train all the way to Coney Island and walk to the beach and swim. And at the time it was wintertime, so that's how I wanted to commit suicide. But once I got close to the shoreline, I just started listening to the waves and looking at the stars, that I sat down and those negative thoughts just erased out of my head. This morning I have found out that I've been accepted for veteran housing, and I play semi-pro football. I play for the Brooklyn Bobcats. The positions I play is quarterback, QB, and defensive tackle. And I'm also thinking about re-enlisting in the military down the line.